Hey everyone, Shabim here and welcome back to our next episode of the SWE Universe Mode. We are back with another massive episode involving another championship match. CM Punk makes his second United States Championship defense here this evening as he takes on Adam Cole. Also got some big debuts this evening, but an amazing, cracking match to start off as well. And here is that first match of the evening. Shinsuke Nakamura takes on Naomichi Marafuji. And what is going to be an absolute cracker it'll be. It's my best Welsh. So, yeah, big matches here this evening. We've got this one. Then, like I said, the main event, CM Punk versus Adam Cole, baby, for the United States Championship. And in our middle match, that's the right word, isn't it? We've got some debuts. We've got a tag team match coming up for you. Sure, that makes some people quite happy. Oney, Lorcan and Danny Burch will team up to take on the team of Timothy Thatcher and Walter Ring Camp. So that is our second match of the evening. We also believe that Mr. Finn Balor is around. And, of course, we've not seen him too much so far in this Universe Mode. He was due to have a match early on and got beaten up. And then he made his return in the Rumble. Didn't necessarily do fantastically well. And He wants some retribution. He wants to find out who it was that assaulted him several episodes ago and why. And I believe he's going to come out in the ring a little bit later on and address that. And we still have absolutely no idea who it was. No idea who it was who did assault him. And say it's been a good few weeks now and nobody's owned up to it. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what happens here this evening. But Shinsuke Nakamura making his way to the ring. Got to keep talking over Shinsuke's entrance because been getting some copyright claims because of him. You know, as you do. His entrance music is keeps getting twigged with the actual game. And yeah, I end up losing. The monetization of the video, which is like, it's terrible. I lose all of like 8 pence. It's awful, you know. Yeah, that's literally what it is. Good old thing, YouTube, innit? I wouldn't bother, right? This is a bit of the cynic in me. I wouldn't really bother getting into YouTube if you really just want to make money, because it is so difficult to do so. It's worth doing. If you want to do it because you're going to enjoy it, then that's the best way for it. Because that's what I do. That's why I do it. Yeah, I do it because I enjoy it. And say one of the things one of my biggest things is that I've had a stutter for years. So I did this to try and practice my speech and that, which is pretty cool. It's worked wonders, to be honest with you. And all that sort of stuff. So if you are just looking to make money out of it, I really wouldn't bother. There are much easier ways to make a lot more money than what there is for YouTube, but we make a little bit here and there. We don't make enough to support the channel itself, if that makes sense. A lot of the money comes out of my own pocket, which I'm happy to do. Like I said, it's a hobby of mine, so I spend money on my hobby. That's what everyone does. Who knows? We might get there sooner or later. With cracking matches like this, I don't think we've got much choice. Shinsuke Nakamura, the man with the longest entrance, well, debatable with Finn Balor, the longest entrances on the game, versus Marafuji. Not seen much of Marafuji so far in this Universe Mode, so looking forward to seeing exactly what we get with him. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm really trying to debate what to do because there's just so many amazing names I want to try and squeeze in, and I'm struggling, to be honest. Yeah, so I just to say there's more debuts coming up for you in the next couple of weeks as well, and it is just some amazing stuff going on. There's just so many great names that I want to squeeze in. It's just so difficult. So, of course, you didn't see the previous episode. I'll give you a chance because I'm about to spoil it. If you don't know the results, please look away now. No, in the last episode, we did a one-on-one match between Elgin, who'd won the Royal Rumble, to a chance at the Rising Championship. He went one-on-one with Kazuchika Okada. People demanded that Okada got a second opportunity, and that's exactly what Okada got. And he took his opportunity. So that match, which will be coming up for you tomorrow. No, it's not tomorrow, is it? It is Saturday. Saturday. That is going to be Okada versus Elgin versus Daniel Bryan for the Rising Championship. Also on the episode, we are going to have the Young Bucks versus TM61. And finally, the match I promised a few weeks ago that I changed around because I wanted to move it. Which is Travis Banks one-on-one with Bobby Fish. Nice to see some of the tag team guys getting some singles competition, which is one of the things I really want to do in this universe mode as well. That's pretty good. There are some of the tag teams, like the Young Bucks, you very rarely see alone. However, with Red Dragon and the New Zealanders we put together, of course, there is the opportunity to push them together and see what we can get. And vice versa, split them up and see what we can get as well, because I completely got that wrong in my head then. So I'm just writing some notes down because I didn't have a pen last episode, and I remember we mentioned about a potential Rey Mysterio Guerrero partnership. Interesting concept, I like. There's also this name that just popped into my head. And this name as well that popped into my head. Who are not part of the roster, but maybe could get an opportunity to pop up and see what they can do. We're starting to get some stuff through from 2K19 now, which is pretty cool. We now know, making their debuts in 2K19 is going to be Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, which is fantastic. Well, I thought it was fantastic. Pete Dunne looks very good, don't be wrong. Tyler Bate, what is wrong with that core? I mean, I look more like Tyler Bate than that core does, and I look nothing like Tyler Bate. It's a pretty bad core, so hopefully they do, I don't know, do something to that model, because it's awful. We're getting Lana for the first time, I think, as a wrestler. There should be quite a few new members on the roster, I think. Like I said, there's been a lot of changes since the last game. A lot of additions to NXT, which would be pretty big. Undisputed Era is one of them. Hopefully the War Raiders, but I think they may have debuted a little bit too late. But they seem to have some good cause, those anyway. About the tag team, well, you got Heavy Machinery possibly should debut. Oney Lorcan, Danny Burch, Street Profits, EC3, Ricochet. Some big names that should hopefully be on the game. And again, I don't know with the lateness DLC wise, possibly Bobby Lashley will be doing that way. Of course, Ronda Rousey is making a debut. Rey Mysterio Jr. is back. Roddy Piper's back in. So we've got a lot of potential things that we can do to develop our universe as well, to change things up for the second seasons of many of the individual shows. As Marafuji doing pretty well here against Nakamura. Nakamura's not had the best time so far in this universe mode, I must say. Oh, clothesline by Marafuji into the pin. I don't think it's going to quite be enough after a clothesline. No, it's not. Nice takedown there by Nakamura. Now bringing Marafuji back up to his feet. Now looking for the release. Regalplex. Nakamura now stalking. He's stalking him. Stalking the grounded Marafuji into the Kinshasa. Oh no, Marafuji kicked out. Marafuji kicking out now, straight back up on his feet, looking for a butterfly power bomb or a butterfly power driver, but Nakamura able to break free. Nakamura once again. Again with that reverse back suplex. Release. Now looking for the ace crusher. Nice neck breaker. Nakamura just slamming the knee. Right, or the elbow, so right in the face of Marafuji, but still only enough for a 2 count. Marafuji now stalking Nakamura into a sliced bread in the corners. Only a 2 count. Marafuji's been busted open, didn't even notice that, you know. Marafuji sending Nakamura off and launches him into the air. And now just slowing the pace of the match now, just twisting the head of Nakamura, now bringing it back up to his feet. What does Marafuji have left in the tank? Nice. Just dropping Nakamura high up, and Nakamura did not have a lot behind that kick out. Marafuji having a little bit of a fun with the crowd, but oh, he almost got caught out there by Nakamura, but Marafuji with the atomic drop now taking Nakamura up into the scoop slam. Now stalking away in the corner. Went for the super kick to the ground and Nakamura, but Nakamura avoided it, but gets caught now with a snapmare by Marafuji, and this match is definitely proving to be the quality we thought it would be. Nakamura taking Marafuji up. Oh, into a Liger bomb. 1, 2. Only a 2 count still. Nakamura getting in the back of Marafuji into a German suplex. And just staring at the ground of Marafuji. I've mentioned this before. We've seen it a few times where the game just decides it's going to have a nice little look. Oh, but now Nakamura is ready and waiting. Misses the boot in the gut. Well, that's embarrassing, isn't it? But then into the Kinshasa for the 2nd time in the match on Marafuji. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Shinsuke Nakamura with the victory over Naomichi Marafuji in what was a very impressive match, and one he needed to win because he's not had the best of times so far in this universe mode. Like I said, he's had a few opportunities and not been able to take any of them so far, so that was a big win for him. Marafuji, his first appearance, I think, so far. Handshake being offered. There is the acceptance. Great respect being shown. Marafuji humble in defeat. And here he is then making his way down to the ring as promised, Mr. Finn Balor. We saw him a few weeks back, was attacked during his entrance to the match he was supposed to be having with, was it Ibushi or was it Naito? Someone on them sort of lines. It was Ibushi, yes. Attacked during his entrance by a man in a mask, and we've seen not much of either since, of course, until Finn made his return at the Royal Rumble special a few days ago. Well, last week it was now. We still have no idea who it was who attacked Finn. No one's owned up to it yet, and of course you can tell by Finn's face he is pretty eager to get to the end of this as well. Who was it that attacked Finn? And are they actually going to admit it to themselves? Have they changed their mind? We've seen nothing of them since, and you think with that sort of action, somebody normally comes out to claim it, don't they? When this universe mode was starting, I was hyped up to be part of the main event of the show. I was hyped up to show the exact quality that I can bring to SWE Rising. And on my first attempt to walk down to the ring, I was assaulted from behind by a masked man. A masked man who hasn't even had the balls to show his face since. So I'm making a challenge. I want to know exactly who you are. In a couple of episodes' time, I want to meet you in the ring. So whoever you are,
Whatever your reasons, I don't even care now. I just want some retribution. I know you're watching, and you can't ignore me forever.
And here it is then, 4 debuts. You've all been waiting for. Timothy Thatcher and Walter of Ring Camp take on Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch in a tornado tag match. I quite like the look at this. Danny Burch looks awesome. Yeah, I really want to see some more actually. Yeah, the Danny Burch does look really good. We'll see how he gets on in the ring. He looks pretty good. Let's say here comes Walter and Timothy Thatcher. Then Thatcher's hair is one thing that gets me. His face and that looks alright, but his hair looks funky as hell. I don't quite know what... It almost looks like it's sprayed on. So I can't quite understand where... or what's happened there, to be honest. But yeah, it works. You see it from this angle, look. Looks like his hair's been sprayed on his head. Which is just weird. But either way, great chance for both these guys to prove exactly what they can do. And get themselves... So they've come in a little bit late. They've got a bit of catching up to do. But 1 or 2 wins here could really get themselves in a strong position for... I don't know, a championship or something of them sort of lines. Be interesting to see. But of course, Timothy Thatcher and... Timothy Thatcher? Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch stand in their way here today. And how will they get on? Again, another team desperate to show what they can do. To show that they could be potential champions. Burch's face doesn't look as good as it did in the load-up screen. It's looking a little bit more, yeah, funky, should we say. It looks good from certain angles, I think. I'm just being a bit anal, I think that's anything, isn't it? But this should be pretty good. Both these teams, like I said, desperate to get off to incredibly strong starts. Just show what they are able to do. And, yeah, like I said, potential championship matches in the future. So this is Tornado, remember? So all the men will be in the ring at the same time. All will be legal at the same time as well. And yeah, I must admit, I didn't really think much of Danny Burch. I didn't really rate him much as a wrestler. I thought he was just in there to basically job, to be honest. But evidently he's done fantastically well. His little tag team with Oney Lorcan for me worked really well. One of my favourite matches in recent times at NXT actually was the Thatcher and I keep saying Thatcher, Burch and Lorcan versus Red Dragon for the tag team championship. It was one of my favourite matches in recent times. I thought it was really, really good, that was. And I'd love to see some more of that. But like I said, a very, very strong team, the pair of them two together. Very, very good. And yeah, I can't wait to see more of them in our universe mode. We've used Lorcan on and off. But Burch, I believe this is actually his SWE debut, I think. And he's not doing too bad to start off with. He is trying to fight off against Walter, which is never going to be a good situation, is it? You never want to be part of that battle, do you? As Lorcan, the double axe handle, catching Thatcher right in the head. Pinned by Lorcan, but Walter comes diving in with the double axe handle. Now it's 2-on-1 inside the ring. But Lorcan's doing a pretty good job of controlling it. And look at that, the time that Burch had on the outside to recuperate is giving him enough to turn this match around on Walter on the outside. As Thatcher able to escape the camel clutch. And don't forget, we've still got that big United States Championship match for you here this evening. CM Punk defends against Adam Cole. Baby. Ring Camphor just starting to take a bit of control in the match now, though. Can they sustain it? That's the big thing. They are at this point in time in full control. Oh, nice running uppercut there by Danny Burch on the outside on Walter. And all of a sudden the match has turned around and completely getting its head. It always seems to happen, doesn't it? Over and over and over again, the match just spins around on its head. Ace crush there by Danny Burch on Walter, as Lorcan just flattens Thatcher. This will be a massive win for Lorcan and Burch. Half and half suplex by Lorcan into the pin on Thatcher. 1, 2. They've done it. Wow, Burch and Lorcan get the win. Beautiful. And oh, even after the bell has gone, Burch drops Walter with a big DDT, and great debut for both these teams. But it is Burch and Lorcan who are going to come out on victorious on this one, and I believe that we have something set up as a prize, which will come into effect on Sunday. You know, as you do. Interesting match. I really thought that they had a strong start. But I just thought that after that strong start, they lost some control. It was, yeah, Thatcher and Walter taking control, and then they just managed to turn it around at the right point in time, and they ended up getting the victory out of it. So that is a very, very good victory for them. Say tag team championships possibly. But not only that, potentially also looking at openweight as well. Great win here for Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan. First of many, I'm going to assume. Here we go, the main event of the evening. Adam Cole gets his opportunity at CM Punk's United States Championship. So Punk has already defended this belt once successfully against Hideo Itami. This is his second big defense of the United States Championship. And it's going to be more tricky, I think. I mean, I don't know. It's always going to be pretty tricky, I suppose, isn't it? When you get big names like Adam Cole rock up at your door and wanting your championship, it's not going to be easy for CM Punk. Luckily for Punk, though, Adam Cole's come to the ring alone. No Undisputed Era. He obviously feeling confident in his own ability. Of course, to get this match, he did something a few weeks back that I can't remember. Because I don't have the old piece of paper with me. I believe he defeated some people in a match. I can't remember now, though. I'm sure it will come back to me. If I could be able to get up and go get my piece of paperwork, then it'll be fine, but I've been recording that much that I just cannot remember anything about anything at this point in time. You know. I ain't got a clue. So Adam Cole Yeah, looking for his big opportunity here. Looking to hold some gold in SWE Rising. He's held gold elsewhere. And here comes your champion then, Mr. CM Punk. Rumours knocking around, isn't there, that his wife, AJ Lee, will be making a return at Evolution. Or is it Evolution or Revolution? I can't remember what it's called now. The women's only pay-per-view. Which would be interesting, but it also makes you wonder whether it would be a... Would it be a one-off, or would it be a an actual full return? It'd be nice to see him make a full return, because there's actually some ability here now that would really really test her to the max. It'd be great to see her face off against some of these younger ladies. So here we go then. The United States Championship on the line. As your champion, CM Punk defends against this man right here, Adam Cole. Baby. You just can't help but do it, can you, really? He has no pupils, apparently, Adam Cole. That's just completely scary white eyes. Either way, your champion, Mr. CM Punk, like I said, won the belt in a fatal four-way, including, what's my memory is now, Seth Rollins, Kenny Omega, AJ Styles. Defended it a few weeks after that against Hideo Itami. And now, like I said, his second championship defense. Can he make it a second successful championship defense? Well, Punk's starting off pretty strong here. Now, this is a match that I would love to have seen. This would be an absolutely fantastic one. But like I said, I think CM Punk is all but now given up on the wrestling scene. He sued WWE. Well, sued the WWE's doctor. He's now obviously being sued by his former best friend Colt Cabana. I believe that wrestling is something now that's completely left his heart, and it's disappointing. But at the same time, he's always been a very as much as he was great in the ring, he's always been very much a very stubborn man. I think CM Punk to be the best phrase, which is one of the things that made him so good. Without that stubbornness, he probably wouldn't have got half the way he would have done in the wrestling community. But he was stubborn enough to believe in his own ability, and it got him as far as it did, but it also got him in trouble in some places as well. So, yeah, I don't think we'll ever see CM Punk wrestle again. Not unless there's some major change. Maybe even a New Japan deal. Not a deal as such, but one-off match. I think he's most likely place to turn up will probably just be Ring of Honor. But I really don't think it's ever going to happen now. But who knows? Who the hell knows? So the match is now fallen to the outside. Both guys back in the ring now. Adam Cole knowing that he needs to keep him in the ring here. This is not full count anywhere, so championship's advantage does count. So if it was to be a double count out, or even one of them to count out, then the championship belt will stay around CM Punk's waist. Adam Cole was taking some control there before Punk now taking control back. And it is one of those ones that really could go either way at this point in time. It's just two very, very evenly matched guys. Nice reverse DDT there by Adam Cole. And now Cole is that it would be amazing if Cole were to get this. And it looks like he's in a very good position to do so. He's doing so well here, Adam Cole. There's the pin over CM Punk. We've already seen one championship change hands the last episode, and almost another championship change hands here as well. But Punk is really struggling as Adam Cole now takes him up, dropping him. Nice elbow. Punk's been busted open here as well. Punk with a spinning heel kick now, sending Adam Cole into the ropes. A single leg drop kick. And now CM Punk heading up top. We know he likes to utilize that diving elbow, reminiscent of Macho Man Randy Savage. Boom, and lands it straight in the heart of Adam Cole. But Adam Cole straight back up. And get a 2 count as well. Adam Cole is looking very good here this season. This could be a very, very difficult championship defense for CM Punk should he pull it off. Which we knew on paper. It was going to be harder than the Hideo Itami one on paper. We knew that. No offense to Hideo, but I feel like Adam Cole might just be a step further up. Punk though stalking Adam Cole up on the shoulders, looking for the GTS. There it is, right to the side of the head of Adam Cole. Is that going to be enough? Will that be a successful championship retention for CM Punk? Oh, it's not quite. It's only enough for a 2 once again. Wow. Both these guys so close to finishing the other one off. Reverse DDT by Adam Cole. Adam Cole with a pin now on CM Punk. 1, 2. Wow, he's got it. He's bloody got it as well. Adam Cole, after surviving the GTS, gets up and catches CM Punk. Wow, brand new champion, Adam Cole. Baby. Your new United States champion, Adam Cole. Wow, what a back and forth match. I really thought Cole was out, you know. When he got hit with that GTS, I thought Cole was done. I really did. There it was, a GTS knee right to the side of the face. I mean, the referee was very, very slow down, but still, I really thought that was it. And Adam Cole really not hitting anything special, was he, really, after that? But either way, it's enough for him to win the United States Championship. And, wow, CM Punk left laying busted open this match as well. Really not had a very good time, has he? So Adam Cole, that means Undisputed Era doing fantastically well in this Universe mode. Adam Cole holds the United States Championship. Red Dragon hold the Tag Team Championships. Well, they're looking incredibly strong then, Undisputed Era. It's going to take quite the effective team to start to remove those championships from them. So there is a special episode coming up for you on Saturday, which of course will include the Rising Championship match as Daniel Bryan defends against Michael Elgin and Kazuchika Okada. And then on Sunday we have our special number one contendership episode involving a fatal four-way for the openweight number one contendership, a fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship number one contendership, and then a number one contendership for the Rising Championship as well. We'll have to have a look as well about another United States Championship one soon, but Adam Cole's going to have to defend his belt pretty soon. Has he got any matches lined up? Nothing at the moment, but I'm sure we can squeeze him in. Like I said, we're not even at the halfway point in this Universe mode so far. There's still plenty more action to come, plenty more championship matches to come as well. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this is going to continue to develop in SWE Rising. So of course, as always, if you have enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.